Yo, I'm Colin.
I'm Narika.
And this is The Bench.
The Bench. The Bench. How's it going, fam?
Easy. I see you matching.
We are matching.
You copied me.
I didn't.
I had it on first.
I did not.
She saw my sense of style. She was like, hey, yo, let me hop on that.
Nah, I think it's that Aquarian energy.
It is. We are both Aquarians.
I don't know what that means, but I'm turning that into a personality trait.
Aquarians are the cool kids.
Apparently so, but when people ask me like, hey, what do you do? My response is, hi, I'm Narika, and I'm an Aquarian.
That means you're a chakrahan. Nobody likes chakrahan.
I'm not a chakra. I don't believe in star signs,
but then you're saying Aquarian energy. So.
I'm turning it into a personality trait.
Yeah. According to the chakrahans, it is your personality trait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, how's it been? How was the weekend?
I was at home.
I
went to the Sunshine Tour. You know, I watched a couple semi-pro, amps, professionals.
Is that what you like?
I saw them. I saw them playing golf.
And you're like, I could do this.
And then I was following them, and I was like, bro, I could do this. You know?
Please go do it.
But then I go on and I play golf, and I don't do it. But yeah, it was fun. They put us in the box.
Oh, fancy!
Nice life.
Get snacks.
You know, we had the badge saying, you know, media pass. We're like, hey, yo, give me what I want, fam. So yeah, we enjoyed life.
Okay,
You?
that's nice. I was back in Johannesburg.
Surprise.
Disclaimer, I don't live there.
You basically do.
I don't.
Yeah, but what was in Joburg?
I went for another Mimbeso. Was I a wedding crasher? No, because I was invited. And the auntie told us, got us plates, made us skip a line, got food. Exactly. People say wedding crashing, I say wedding guest. It was really nice.
And brown people, there's no such thing as a wedding guest.
No.
Like this is
everyone's invited.
There's no list. It's just
a tent on the road.
Yeah.
Reminded me back in the day when we lived in the rurals.
Was it the red and white tent?
No. This was classy.
What's wrong with the red and white with the windows? Is that not classy? That was premium class. It went the blue and white, then the red and white, and then the all white with the windows. That was classy. That's how you knew you were at like a premium event.
When I see red and white and blue and white, I think funeral, not wedding.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Feeding the masses.
Damn.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a good trip.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Not going back up for a while.
That's what she always says. And then next episode, I'm out here shooting with Lunga. So what's the truth?
Let's bring it back to the sports. Before we get into the bread and butter that is football.
Yeah.
Women's Cricket World Cup coming up soon. We're starting now, this week.
Basically, yeah.
This week.
Yeah, 5th of March. It kicks, bats off.
Bats off.
Balls off.
Balls off.
Balls off.
Wickets off.
Out off. TMO off.
Sixes off.
Yeah, whatever.
Cricket goes off.
Yeah, Women's World Cup. We love to see it. Because we know the men gave us one and we all know what happened over there. But
it's not about men.
It's not about the men.
It's about the woman.
It's
about the woman, the Momentum Proteas. I think, stand to be corrected. You can at me in the comments if I'm incorrect. But second ranked women's team. I'm pretty sure.
I believe it. I mean, we always watch them play and it's just like, women's cricket. It's evolving.
Yes.
It is. Exciting to watch. And they winners.
Could we get a World Cup trophy?
Maybe.
Let you think about that one. And then, guys, women's sport is up. When I say we are up, we are just... Everyone else is here and women's sports is now up here. Pole vaulting, high jumping, everyone else, Banyana, qualified for the AFCON.
That's exciting.
That is super exciting.
And that's also another competition where we think that we can win.
Happening July 2022. It's in Morocco.
Oh, so...
Do you think you can get your finances together?
No.
And we can be in?
No.
Is it Marrakesh?
No. Is it in Marrakesh?
Well, it's in Morocco. Is Morocco in Marrakesh?
Yeah, Marrakesh is in Morocco.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be exciting to go there. I mean, we didn't get to go to Cameroon.
No.
So hopefully, the good people organizing this women's AFCON can do the things to get the bench to Morocco to watch the women's AFCON.
I'll even wrap my mom's couch and take it.
Facts, fam. Just a simplest thing. Be in Morocco fighting. Where's the leg? Put it together. We have to shoot an episode to cover women's sports in Morocco.
I am excited. I think I'm gonna go to Morocco. This is less like of a jump around
Yeah.
because AFCON came for Cameroon.
Yeah.
Then we didn't know if we could get into the stadiums.
Yeah,
Then
it
I
was
was
touch and go. Everybody wasn't fully vaxxed in.
there were things happening.
Yeah.
I was out here trying to find tickets through the social media.
And other avenues.
Other
but, you
avenues.
know,
It was a mess. But now I think I can plan this.
to go, because I mean, what's it? Are we in Feb?
We in Feb.
Basically March.
We in March. Feb's
January,
over.
February, March, April, May, June.
July.
You got 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months or so.
If
to
you're
get us
from
to
Morocco, hit me up.
Yeah. Casablanca, Marrakesh. Name another place.
No, I don't know any other place.
You know we up there though.
Morocco.
When we get there,
We'll be there. We'll know the things.
We'll know more about
the
Morocco.
things.
Yeah.
Hit us up though, because I wouldn't mind sleeping on a couch.
in Morocco,
We need to save where we can.
you know, go to the bazaar, fam.
Exactly.
Have some couscous.
Have some
Be at the stadium. Watch some football.
tangine.
What a trip, fam. What a trip.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Women's sport is up, so
Yes.
we could win a World Cup trophy in cricket and AFCON.
And then
We are there.
South Africa will be up. And then it's just for the men's sport to follow. But
It's not about the men, it's
Yeah.
about the women. But yeah, it's fun times, exciting times.
it
to
is
have-
exciting. It is.
to come around,
Most
to come
def,
around,
most
to
def,
come
most
around,
def.
to come around. But let's bring it home to the bread and butter of the bench, our show. DStv Premiership. Chippa lost to Gallants 3-2. Goals.
Goals. Oh, it was exciting. I mean, what's that? 5 goals?
5
in
goals.
the game. Chippa United choked. We don't like to see it, but it happened.
They were in the lead,
They were in the lead.
and then they weren't.
Then they weren't.
Maruma Gallants, let's not lie, last season ended on a high.
Yes.
Ended up trying to qualify
Yes.
for continental football.
Yes.
They went abroad with like 12 players, who
Won
were
games,
won
lost
games,
games.
doing things.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're an inexperienced team.
Yeah.
In comparison to Chippa, who have had quite a tumultuous,
Tumultuous.
did I say that correctly?
Yeah.
Tumultuous season. Uncle Gav,
In and out.
in and out.
Now
You
you're
don't
not a
really know
coach.
what's going on here.
Yeah.
I feel like the team might be lacking a little bit of identity.
Direction.
A goal. They are scoring goals,
But
but
not the life goals
not moving in the goal
That
that
you
they need
need
to be moving in.
to direct the club.
Yes. Swallows beat Sekhukhune 1-0.
Surprising for Swallows.
They are
Surprising.
flying.
Flying.
1-0.
I almost got messed up though. I was like,
That's a butterfly.
Zoltan.
Stop it. Stop it. So they are out of relegation with
Yes.
the 3 points. An
Yes, they
important 3 points. I think it takes them up to 13th.
Yes.
Still touch and go because
is.
it's stacked.
It is like we said from like second
Yes.
to 13.
Yes.
It's literally everybody. You lose 2 games in a row,
Anything
all of a
can
sudden
happen.
you're fighting relegations.
Good game a good win for Swallows.
Yes, it is a good win. It is a good win. The fact that they kept the clean sheets
Yes.
and they got a goal.
Yes.
So yes, I feel like we saw them win in the Nedbank Cup.
Yes.
We saw them lose in the Nedbank Cup. Like it happens. We saw them lose in the league. All
Yes.
these results, But I think it's gone beyond them just getting draws and losses. Now they're adding a couple wins into their game. So
Yes.
going forward, I think that they've moved themselves out of that relegation picture.
That's
Going forward,
That's great. I think Sekhukune's first half of the season,
Yeah.
solid.
yeah,
We were like doing bits.
yeah,
Second half of the season,
Yeah.
not so great.
yeah. Poor, terrible.
I don't know what it is, what's happening at Sekhukhune,
They just
but
it's regression to the mean, as we say all the time.
yeah,
It's literally
regression to the mean.
you started off amazing, and then all of a sudden, like
You just
Come
flatten
back
out
to
yeah,
your
to your
normal
norm,
self,
to your
yeah.
norm, to your norm. I don't know as well with Sekhukhune, like if it's just compounding like tiredness, games
Yeah.
that I think in a lot of PSL teams you see that where they start off really well and they kind of taper off towards the second half
Yeah.
of the season because they don't have the facilities, the capacity to maintain
the capacity, fam.
that level
That
of
level,
football,
that standard of football. Yeah.
that standard of football, which is okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I think looking at Sekhukune's part, I think they've done enough to
Yes.
keep them in the top 8 or around that top 8 position.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, like next season, they will push on from 8 and they will be competing in a MTN 8
Yes.
potentially. So it is exciting for them. Nobody expected them to be above that, So I
Yes.
think where they are, it's a good season for them.
Another team who's not doing too great. I know last season on the bench we raved a lot. We were speaking about Bradley Grobler, you know, what's going on at SuperSport United. But SuperSport United took an L, 2-0 against Royal AM.
But it's because they don't have their strikers. You see, if you look at that team, they're missing Gabuza, they're missing Grobler, you know, they sold to Khama in January. So they've lost like 3 star players.
Yeah.
You know, you still have a lot of talent. Don't get us wrong. SuperSport probably has one of the best academies in the country.
100%.
Best young players in the country.
100%.
You know, they have the Bafana captain. So they are leaders. There's young talent and there's proven talent at the club. You know, but I think
is it a building phase?
I think they got to blow it up at this stage, in the sense of sell what you have.
Yeah.
Sell all your assets. So get profit on
Players.
all of the younger players, all of your older players and stuff, and break it down and rebuild. And yes, it may be tough for a couple of years, but
they need to rebuild.
It hasn't worked in how long now? You know?
I think SuperSport are in that weird space where they have the older experienced players.
Yeah.
They're bringing in younger, like youthful players through their system, and you're trying to marry those two levels of experience. And it's like a hit and miss, and it just seems like they're not hitting.
Yeah.
It's kind of missing. And proven fact, but all credit to Royal AM.
All credit to Royal AM.
2-0 win. They keep going.
Proving us everybody wrong.
People are waiting for them to
like just fall off like the Sekhukhune, but
and they're not.
They're not.
They keep winning.
Second in the log now, you know. So what more can you say about a team like that?
Could it be first season high?
It's not really first season high because these players played in the league last season. But
get over that, Colin. We moved on. We moved on. We moved on.
Said, it is what it is. Oh wow.
New team high. Players are excited to play for a new team.
Same coach, same players, but
Baroka lost to Kaizer Chiefs 1-0.
I like how you saved this for last.
No, interesting fact.
Yes.
On my flight back home to Durban, because Durban's my home and not Johannesburg, sitting next to a glamour boy.
Who?
No, not an actual glamour boy.
Oh, man.
I call all the people in the fan base glamour boys.
Yo, and I mean, don't get me excited like that, fam. You know.
If it was Keegan Dolly.
Hey, yo, Keegan Dolly knows me.
I don't think Keegan Dolly will be flying on the same flight I was flying.
We broke. We don't fly
with the crying babies and things.
Yeah, he's not there.
Nah, he's here. He's still here. Yeah. Sitting next to the sir with his Kaizer Chiefs.
Oh, he had the apparel on.
He had the apparel on. As he sat down, I was like, not Kaizer Chiefs. And then he was, why not? I'm like, abysmal. Terrible.
Hey.
He's from KZN. I told him he needs to support a KZN team.
Because he knows a winning club when he sees one.
What are they winning?
Trophies in the future.
This game,
yes. They won 3 points.
He was out there betting though. And then we started speaking about betting and football. And then, did you know that you could bet on red cards?
Yes.
Didn't know that. But he also told me that he bets against Kaizer Chiefs. And that's how he makes money.
Yeah, but it's that now. It's like, you know when you love something but you don't want to express that you love it because the fear of getting heartbroken?
He said he makes money off betting against the team he apparently supports.
Exactly that.
So what is the truth?
Because when they do win, it's like, I bet it against you, but then you prove me wrong. Oh my word.
Like you're putting money and making money off your team losing.
Yeah. I
that's
mean,
like...
It makes the loss hurt less because your bank account's getting fatter, but...
That's like dating someone who you want to get married to. But then you take a knee and you say, sorry, we need to break up. I love you too much that we can't continue. But
then when they're like, no, I'm willing to fight for this, they prove you wrong, and then you feel better about it. You like, they actually are the one.
That sounds like a red flag. I'm going to tell you now, guys. Kaizer Chiefs fans just sound like red flags. How you betting against your team? But back to the game. That game was going to be a draw. Baroka had you guys.
No, okay.
It was going to be a draw.
It was going to be a draw technically, but at the end of the day, when the ref blew his final whistle, we won 1-0.
An assist by Sabela Radebe. Radebe.
22-year-old academy graduate. We'd love to see it. And it was like a brilliant assist. It wasn't one of those ones where you're like, I'm just launching the ball in the box and hopefully it finds a player. It was like he looked up he saw Khama Billiat at the back post, and he
Yes.
was like, I'm playing that ball in that, that sweet spot between the keeper, between the last defender.
And it's just...
And he literally found Khama Billiat, and yeah.
Khama Billiat is... Did he, find...
What?
Has he been reinvigorated by football?
I
Has he
think-
refound his passion?
I think the last season or two, because at Kaizer Chiefs, he was kind of just...
He was
not
just there.
performing.
He was just there.
And then the last season or two, because they brought in new players, new coaches,
Yeah.
I think the system, everything changes, and
Feeds into the way he plays.
you probably realize, yo, listen here, I'm 30 plus now.
Yeah.
I actually want to start winning trophies again, and not...
End on a career high.
Yeah, end on a career high. So I love to see it as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, and I love to see Khama Billiat actually perform because it's good for the league.
Kaizer Chiefs move third, 2 games in hand over Royal AM.
And if we win those, we go second. So.
And if you don't win them, you don't go
And
second.
if you win all of them, maybe we win the league. I don't know.
First of all,
Football's a funny game.
that's delusional.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop that train of thought right now.
Okay.
But Baroka remained bottom. It's kind of crazy because that game, it was a late winner.
Yeah.
And for Baroka FC to be at the bottom and they're still playing with heart and with passion. It's like they have the ingredients for a really good meal. Like they've got all the ingredients, but
No recipe.
they didn't get the recipe book.
Yes.
They don't know what goes first
Yeah.
in the food. The tomatoes or the onions in the oil.
You never know.
I still don't know. Some of the most exciting football that happened this weekend that I'm really excited about. Guys, when I say South Africa is up, we are up as a nation.
We are.
Okay?
That's a fact.
Continental football, the CAF Confederations Cup. Pirates went to our neighbours, Swaziland.
Basically walked to the next door neighbor.
Warm-up jog.
That's what it is.
A
It wasn't
warm-up
like
jog.
a trip. It's basically like I open my door. Oh, you here?
Royal Leopards lost 2-6 to Orlando Pirates.
2-6-2.
6-2.
Yeah.
6 goals to Pirates.
Yeah.
Very high-scoring game for Pirates. I don't think we have seen a very high-scoring Pirates team. At
In
least,
a while.
Yeah, in a while. Across a lot of competitions.
Couple of years.
Pirates are on top of their group.
Yeah.
Bandile Shandu is leading the competition in goals.
Right back leading the competition in goals is insane. And a continental competition where you expect top class strikers, you have your right back now. I think he's on 4 goals in the Confed Cup, so it's insane.
But that's what I said.
Yeah.
Bandile Shandu, maybe you need to do some introspection.
Yeah.
Rebrand.
So switcheroo.
Rebrand to a striker, sir.
Yeah. Just walk in
Because
training one day, be like, you go back there.
I'm the number 9 now.
I'm the number 9 now.
Look at me.
Look at me.
So, Pirates won 1 out of 3 games.
Yeah.
For
not
South
bad.
African teams in continental football.
Not bad at all.
Okay? Then, AmaZulu, 6 points.
Champions League football.
Champions League football. So, Confederations Cup, we got it in the wrap.
Yeah.
Safe hands with Pirates, we are happy. CAF Champions League football. AmaZulu beat ES Setif. Secured 1-0.
Yep.
Secured another 3 points. So, they're also up.
They are, but I'm mad still.
Why?
We couldn't be in the stadium. It's Champions League football in our backyard.
Yes.
Guys,
And you can't climb. There's no trees by Moses.
we offered the biryani. They didn't accept it. What does it take for the bench to be in the stadium?
To watch the game live.
Right.
We could have seen Mamelo's goal in
Right.
HD.
What's crazy too, it was like from basically his own half and bottom right corner. Maybe exaggerating, maybe not, but you would know if you watched the game.
Something about AmaZulu's season seems like the club wants to do really well in continental football.
Yeah.
And they want to do well in the league, but they've accepted that they won't do as
well
great
in
as
the
last
league.
season.
Yeah.
It's kind of like instead of going a 50-50 split or like 100%,
Yeah.
they've gone, we're going to go 75 for Champions League football,
Yeah.
25 for the league because our 25 is still good enough.
Yeah.
No? Yes.
I mean, maybe they have spread themselves too thin, maybe not. But I mean, they did make a couple of signings that are proving to actually, change the outlook on the club and everything. So I mean, 6 points, the first 6 points in the club's history. We love to see it. AmaZulu, big up. Hopefully we can be there for the last home game at Moses Mabhida and knockout football in Durban at Moses Champions League football.
Hit us up, Coach Benny. I think I'm just going to DM Coach Benny.
Yeah, be like, say, listen, yeah, cool.
I think your
Come
mom
on.
used to be neighbors with one of my aunties,
Come on.
cousins, ex-husband's
That's it.
sister.
Let's make it happen.
Can I come to the stadium?
Right.
My mom will cook a biryani for you.
For the team.
And then I think the biggest game in CAF Champions League football was Ahly Sundowns. Sundowns went
To Egypt.
Yes.
Yes.
Beat them 1-0.
Crazy. I think it's historic. It's a historic moment in African football, and especially in South African football. Insane. I think Sundowns it's the first time they've beaten Al Ahly away, so in Egypt, in 5 occasions. I think it is. It's the first time Al Ahly has lost at home. I think it's like 476 days or something like that.
That's crazy. That's over a year.
Crazy stats, and look at the whole situation they did it. They basically did it against guys who made it to the final of AFCON. So a team made up of 99% South African players beat a team that basically went to the AFCON final,
They still lost the AFCON final.
They lost it to Senegal, but I mean, if you look at Al Ahly, the amount of players who started in that Egypt team, it just proves that South Africa has the talent.
We are there, guys. So it was Pizzo welcoming his home team.
And Percy.
Yeah,
and Percy. We forget Percy.
And
Percy.
Percy.
Yeah.
Percy, star boy. But it's fine if they lost to Sundowns because it isn't about Pizzo and Percy. It's about Mamelodi Sundowns doing something historical for South African football, which is great. Your brah that I was sitting next to on the plane said it only makes sense if you have 3 managers.
No, why? Did he give a reasoning?
He said if you have 3 managers, you have to be beating Al Ahly.
It's technically 2 with a technical director, but I hear him.
You want to go into
when you have all that knowledge,
Yes.
in order to face up against another team, so you have a lot of tactical avenues that you can explore. It makes sense at the end of the day why they walked away with a clean sheet and 1-0 win.
Tapela Morena scored in the 85th. It was
Banger.
Was a late goal as well.
I think it was a goal worthy of winning the game as well.
Yes.
The way it was. Again, a right back, South African right back scoring. He's more of a right wing back, but technically a right back, scoring in the 85th minute for our teams, Sealing a win, we love to see it.
Sundowns topped their group.
They do.
Pizzo has come out and said CAF needs VAR. Champions League needs VAR.
Hey, the whole of Africa needs VAR at this point, fam. The amount of ref decisions I saw in the weekend.
He also said that we don't have to beat Sundowns to win the CAF Champions League.
Yeah. No,
well, we're going to see.
He's right.
They don't.
Technically,
they don't.
But you have to win games. So
you have to win games. And you didn't against Sundowns. So
that's all we say.
South Africans who are not in South Africa, you down bad. Pizza and Percy. But Sundowns, we up.
We are.
So that's 3 South African teams playing in continental football and 3 wins.
9 points.
9 points.
Quick math.
We up. But back to... Guys, I'm actually just like super gassed about continental football because...
It's exciting.
It's not something that we get to see often. And they're showing it on TV.
They are.
Which makes it even more tangible because it's like we can watch the games and we can follow along.
Because some other games don't get shown on TV, but I mean, that's...
This is great that the people are doing the things that need to be done so that we can actually watch our teams in continental football. But looking forward to the weekend. AmaZulu versus Stellenbosch. Who's your money on?
AmaZulu.
100%. You really say that.
Durban versus Cape Town. Gotta back my boys.
Okay. Maritzburg versus Sundowns.
Durban versus Cape Town. Gotta back my boys. Not really Durban, but I mean, still KZN.
Sundowns anti-Cape Town.
Gauteng. Basically, anywhere outside of KZN, I ain't gonna back you.
Maritzburg, even though they are playing Sundowns.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a Soweto derby.
The most exciting game, probably one of the most anticipated.
I think it's one of the biggest games in like world football.
In the world. It's happening.
One of the biggest derbies in world football is the Soweto derby.
Yeah.
Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs. If you know nothing about it, go Google it and read up, guys.
Brush up.
This is like history.
History in the making.
Every
probably
game
like
is history in the making.
170 something Soweto derby. Insane.
What do you think's gonna happen? Orlando Pirates coming off a 6-2 win.
Kaizer Chiefs coming off a 1-0 win and a clean sheet. So 3 points. Second versus who knows where Pirates are on the log at this point. So it's going to be exciting. I think Kaizer Chiefs are going to win.
Do you think so?
Unbiased opinion. If it's not a draw, I think it's a win.
A lot of them end in draws.
I do a lot. Yes, the Soweto derbies are notorious
for draws.
But I think any big game of football,
I think they need to open the stadium up, guys. I'm tired of seeing the Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs.
It's probably what the
derby.
The fifth or the sixth derby we watch
without fans.
Yeah, it's insane.
We need to be in the stadium.
We do.
I think that's also part of the Sowetan derby, like hype. It's the atmosphere that the fans bring to it.
That's a fact.
But your money's on Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They only scored in the 85th minute to beat Baroka.
Publicly, I'm sure.
Okay. That's fine. Drop a comment, guys. Let us know thoughts on Sundowns beating Ahly and how far you think the South African teams are going to go in Continental football. Show some love for the Momentum Protea women's team. We are going to a World Cup and hopefully we get a trophy. And then let us know, Soweto derby, should the fans be allowed back in the stadium? Who's winning? Pirates with their defenders who score all their goals, or Kaizer Chiefs who have Keegan Dolly?
Right.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's all love. Until next time, bye.